Disclaimer: this is an imaginary story. Please don't relate it with any idol or any other person. It's nothing related to anyone's life. It's pure work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. It's a Notice 7 story. If you are solo stand and can't see other members, then this story isn't for you. You are on wrong channel. Watch the story carefully, then comment. Be respectful and don't embarrass yourself. Whatever pics are shown in this story, they all have been taken from Google and Pinterest. The credit for them goes to their real owner. Storyline and voice are mine, so please don't copy that. He was young in age, yet burdened with heavy responsibilities. His strength was limited, but his resolve stood unshaken. The future was uncertain, fear loomed large, yet he was an elder brother, and surrender was never an option. The roads were unforgiving, every step met with scars and falls, but beside him always walked his younger brother. Let's unfold the story of how their lives would shape in the Mafia family. Would justice finally be served? Arthur's point of view. Jin called everyone in the room. There he told Jimin to tell everyone about their mistakes. Jimin made the report of mission's failure, Hobi's negligence, June's poor planning, and Yoongi's careless approach towards the mission was the main reason of mission's failure. Jin clearly told them that until they would prove their worth to him, they wouldn't get their post back. Jin found Cookie talking with Moon and informing his late mother about Tea's health. Jin remembered his childhood when he hid Hobi's mistake, and his parents made him understand that a young should never hide the mistake of youngers. He should teach them the lesson of honesty and try to bring them back on right track. He didn't forget the lesson. Today he did what his parents taught him. In the morning when they woke up, they found living room was clean and Cookie was cleaning Yoongi's car. Titi was wiping the car. When they asked T, innocently told them everything, that how his step-parents made them work for food. During the breakfast, they found out Taekook got the food only one time in a day and Cookie Steve himself so that T could get food. Hearing this, they all became mad. Yoongi brought Cookie to his step-parents' house and asked what punishment he wanted to give them. Cookie looked at 4 months baby and told his mom taught him to not take revenge. He could never be happy hurting others. He forgave them. Yoongi sent Cookie with his right-hand man. Let's see what happens next. Right-hand man. Boss, I safely left him in the car. He is listening music. I covered the window. He can't see what's happening outside. Yoongi, let's go and meet them again. Stepmom, you again came inside and that too with new men? How many times do I need to tell you that we have nothing to do with that burden? Yoongi, I have heard enough. Your pot of sins is now full. Now it's time to repay of your deeds. Stepdad, what do you mean? We haven't committed any sin. Yoongi smirked. Really? You haven't committed any sin till date? Maybe your memory has become weak due to committing sins. You have forgotten to count your sins. But it's alright. I'm here. I have brought the entire raw list of your sins. Would you like to hear it? Let's start from the beginning. Your real name is Dong Ji Hya. Your parents were criminal. You were born in the prisoner. You were adopted by police commissioner's family. They gave you everything, treated you like their own child. You were very aggressive from birth. You would get angry at the small things. You committed your first theft when you were 12 years old. At the age of 15, you became drug addicted. You started getting involved in many illegal activities. Your foster parents tried very hard to bring you on the right path, but you wasted all their hard work. They see dirty blood remains dirty no matter how well you raise it, no matter how good the bringing is. It shows its true color sooner or later, and that is exactly what happened here. Despite being raised in an educated, cultured family that believed in moral values, the criminal blood inside you revealed itself. When you were 17, you found out the truth about your real parents, and what did you do after that? You burned down the family and killed your foster parents along with their children. Till today, no one knows how many innocent girls' lives you have destroyed. You married countless helpless widows under fake names, only to steal their property and then murdered them in such a way that no one ever suspected a thing. You did the same thing to Taekook's mom. Everyone believes that she died because of an illness, but the truth is you killed her. And through all of this, you had a compile turned towards the stepmom. Isn't that right, Choi Rene? Am I wrong? Stepmom, stunned to hear this. How do you know about this? Stepdad, how do you know such deep thing about me? Even Rene didn't know about me this much. Who are you? Yoongi, I am the justice that was delayed. Like I said before, your sins have filled the vessel to the brim, and now it's time for it to shatter. You have enjoyed your life enough. Now it's time to say goodbye. Justice has a pattern. You can commit countless crimes and still walk freely for years, but in the end, death always brings you to the place you truly belong. Everything you did, the way you murdered Jikook's mom, tortured Jikook, threw them out of their own home, forcing them to come to us. None of it was random. It all happened for one reason only, to lead you to your death. Pulled out the gun and pointed it at them. You wanted to know who I am? I am Mafia King Kim Yoongi, aka your death. Stepmom, terrified, Mafia, fell on her knees. No, please spare us. We realize our mistakes now. We swear we won't harm anyone ever again. We will leave this place and go far away. Please, just let us live. Yoongi coldly. The time for begging is over. You are too late. Now it's time to pay for what you have done. Stepdad, desperately, we admit we have committed terrible sins, but we have changed. If not for us, then at least think about this innocent child. Showed baby to him. She's only 4 months old. What will happen to her after we are gone? Please don't separate her from her parents. Yoongi darkly laughed, then turned serious. The one who destroyed other people's children, the ones who ripped them away from their parents. Now that it's your turn, you beg for mercy? Look at 4 months old baby. Justice will be served, and it will be served today. You will receive the punishment for your sins. But this child won't. She won't be punished for your sin. He took the baby from his stepmom's hand and started walking back and forth to think about the solution. He got an idea and left with the baby after giving his right hand man order to torture them like they did to Taekook. Yoongi drove off to one of his men's home who recently lost his baby and went in depression along with his wife. His dad opened the door and welcomed him inside. Ajushi, he's inside. I will call him. Yoongi, Azuma, Azushi, I know your family is going through a very tough phase. I'm here to ask a favor. I found this 4 months old baby girl. Will you accept her? Ajushi, who is she? Azuma, where are her parents? Men came there. Uma, Appa, who came? King, you are here. I'm sorry for the mission's failure. I will cut off. Yoongi, relax. I'm not here for a mission. I'm here for this 4 months old child. I don't want to keep you in the dark. You already know about our profession, so there's nothing I need to hide from you. This baby was born to criminal parents who spent their entire lives committing sins. Now the time has come for those sins to end. But this child is innocent, and I refuse to let her pay for the crimes of her parents. That's why I brought her to you, even after knowing the truth about her birth. Will you accept her? Will you give her a normal life? Will you make her a part of your family? There is no pressure on you. You are free to decide. If you choose not to adopt her, that's completely fine. Please don't do it out of sympathy or obligation. Only accept her if you can love her like your own child, like a real family. Otherwise, I will find another home for her. Talk with each other. They all looked at each other and talked. They looked at baby who was on Yoongi's arms. They decided to accept the baby. Men took the baby to his wife who was looking at the ceiling blankly. After losing her child, she lost the desire to live. As soon as she heard baby's cry, she looked at her man placed baby near her and told her everything about her and asked her wish. She didn't waste the time to accept her. Azuma, I heard mafias are cruel and merciless. They take people's lives. But today, for the first time, I have seen a mafia give life to another. Ajushi, you don't know you saved the life of our son and daughter-in-law. Yoongi, not everyone is same. Mafias are human beings too. You are yearning for the child and this baby needs parents. I have only met you two. Just take care of the baby. She deserves happiness and a normal life that her criminal parents can never give her. Azuma, I assure you that this girl will live with us as our granddaughter. We will give her all the happiness that we had thought for our child. You don't worry. Yoongi, in mind, Cookie, you forgave your step parents just for this child. You didn't want her to suffer like you do. Now she is safe here with her new family. I fulfilled your wish. Now it's the time for real justice. Left note. Do you think Yoongi did right? I know separating child from her parents are wrong, but if she would stay with her parents, she wouldn't get anything except toxicity. Perhaps she would have to suffer the consequence of her parents' sins. Here, she will get a normal life. Every child deserves parents, but not every parents deserve a child. Yoongi came to step parents. He saw they were shivering hard. Cold water from water tank was falling on them and they were trying to mop the floor. Big blocks of ice were there. Long wired standing fans were on, dropping the temperature into -degree. They were only thin layer of clothes. Their nails started turning light shade of blue. Bodies started freezing. They were begging for mercy, but Yoongi didn't stop. When being adults they couldn't handle the cold temperature, then how would Taekook bear it in such a young age, despite being hungry and working like a slave? Yoongi and his right-hand men were enjoying the peaceful music of their screaming. Yoongi didn't go closer to them. He didn't touch them. If he wanted, he could have killed them by his bullet, but that wouldn't be an easy death for them. He wanted to give them the taste of their own medicine. They didn't deserve mercy after what they did for innocent people. They couldn't bear the cold temperature and died. Yoongi ordered his right-hand man to cause a short circuit in the house and set it on fire. And he did the same. Yoongi kept his promise and returned to Cookie, who was waiting for him. He drove back to home along with Cookie. Finally, justice was served. It was delayed, not denied. Time skipped in the evening. As per Jin's order, June prepared Taekook's room. Hobi brought the soft stuff for them. Jimin arranged them in their room. Jin brought Jikook in their new room. It was big and spacious purple color room with soft and fluffy decoration. Taekook were looking at the room with big blue eyes. It was so beautiful. They never thought they would get their own this beautiful room. Cookie couldn't believe it Titi and Cookie's room. Jin, it's your room. Now you don't need to stay in the guest room. Hobi opened the wardrobe and here are your clothes. T looked at the big wardrobe. This beautiful clothes, Titi, Cookie, Hangi. June, these all are yours. Jimin picked in his arms and placed him on the bed. And this is your bed. You can sleep and jump too. Look, it's so soft. T immediately jumped from the bed and hugged Cookie tightly. No. Didi, no soft bed. Didi, flat, bloody burden. Didi, dirty. Didi, no see luxury. Cookie, hungry. Safety, Didi. Ah. He hugged Cookie tightly and started crying badly while choking his breath. Cookie pulled him in his embrace. He knew Titi remembered how his stepmom beat him and Titi for sitting on the bed and touching her. Baby, everyone was confused seeing T's behavior because he was very happy but suddenly started crying. They didn't know suddenly what happened to him. Jin kneeled down and touched T's hair. Jin, Titi, what happened? Why are you crying? You didn't like the mattress? It's okay. If you didn't like it, we will return it and bring new one. You will come with me. We will bring the mattress of your choice. Cookie, Jinny hungry. Titi likes the mattress. Titi is crying because Titi remembered something. Titi will be fine. Don't worry. Yoongi, what did he remember? Cookie looked at Yoongi. Nothing. Titi is a baby. Tea, while crying. Cookie hungry. Lie. New mama beat Titi. Cookie hungry. Titi shit soft bed. New baby cry. Titi only happy new baby. Cookie hungry pain. Titi pain. Cookie hungry. Titi dirty flat. Titi bloody burden. They may had all been mafias, but these broken, hiccuping sobs were tearing straight through their hearts. His words weren't clear, his little voice kept cracking, but every single one of them understood him perfectly. They refused to believe that someone could be so cruel, so heartless, that they would beat a 2-year-old child for sitting on the bed. And as if that wasn't enough, they had called him a bloody burden, whose meaning he didn't even understand. They realized that they not only needed to give Jikook a good life, but also to overcome their traumatic past, which was more important for their mental health. Jin wiped his tears. Titi, you don't need to be scared. It's not your step-parents' house. It's our house. You can touch anything. This soft bed is yours. Nobody will beat you and your cookie hangi for sitting on it. Picked him in his arms and placed him on the bed. Sit here. T looked at Cookie with teary eyes. Cookie hungry. June picked Cookie in his arms and placed him on the bed beside Cookie. Here is your cookie, Hangi, and don't use these words again. They are bad words. Cookie. Thank you so much. Tea. Didi, thank you. Jin lovingly patted their heads. It's okay. Now sit here. I will call you when dinner will be ready. Looked at Jimin. Jimin, stay with them. Jimin. Okay, Hang. Jin Hang, Jin, without looking at him. Talk to me only when you have found a way to correct your mistakes. Coldly left. Time skipped after the dinner. Dinner went well. TT was smiling them with his cute broken language. Hobi and June were searching the solution to fix their blunders. Cookie and Jimin were helping Jin in cleaning the dishes. T was freely roaming in the house. He saw Yoongi was sitting in the backyard. He went to him while dragging a thin, easy blanket. It wasn't heavy but long enough to cover Yoongi. He dumped it on Yoongi. Yoongi looked at T. What's this? Do you want to kidnap me? T. Kidnap? What kidnap? Yoongi. It's kidnap, not kidnap. It means. Looked at T's face. Nothing. Why did you bring this AC blanket? It's Hobi's. Look, it's dirty. If he finds his favorite blanket in this condition, he would have killed me. T. Ouchie, Hangi, no do Titi. Titi run fast, fast. Ouchie, Hangi, weak. Ouchie, Hangi, no run, Titi. Yoongi. Ouchie, Hangi. You gave him new name? T. Proudly nodded his head vigorously. Yes. Ouchie, Hangi, back so big, ouchie. Yoongi. That's not a bad name. He even gave me an injection too. What names have you given to the others? Let's start from Jinhyang. T. Ginny, sweet. Titi love Ginny. Yoongi. Oh, okay. June. T. Big body. Yoongi. Big body? Actually not a bad name. He made his body like Hulk. Jimin. T. Baby. Yoongi. Baby. T. Noted his head vigorously. Yes, baby hand small. Titi hand big. Yoongi. That's true. His hands are so small, just like his face. He still looks like a middle school student. Now, my turn. What name have you given to me? T. Kitten. Yoongi looked at him with cat glare. Kitten? From which angle do I look like a kitten to you? Just look into my eyes. I have lion's eyes. T cupped Yoongi's face and looked into his eyes. Hey, what are you doing? T. Kitty, look, kitten eyes. Kitten, no, lion eyes. Kitten eyes. Patted his head. Kitten hair long. Kitten chat. Why? Yoongi, I'm not sad. T. Kitten no lie. Titi smart. Titi chat. Titi cookie hangy scoldy. Titi. Kitten hangy scoldy. Kitten. Titi know how happy hangy. Titi help kitten happy kitten hangy. Yoongi looked at him. You can't help me. Titi, my hang isn't a child like yours. My hang isn't only angry with me but also disappointed. Convincing him is the hardest work. You can run from your sins for as long as you want, but they never stop chasing you. In the end, everyone has to face the consequence of their actions. Good deeds may or may not be rewarded, but the punishment for evil never fails to arrive. Justice was delayed but never denied. In the end, they finally received the justice they deserved. After endless dark and merciless nights, the rays of sunlight finally entered their lives. Hope returned, healing began. But now a question remains. Will they be able to return the happiness to those who filled their lives with love and hope? Will Yoongi share his worries with TT? Will Taekook be able to return the happiness to the Mafia family? Will Hobi, June, Yoongi be able to fix everything again? To be continued. Author's note. That's it for today. I hope you all liked it. I thought a lot before writing about it. Step-parents' daughter was only 4 months old. She needs parents. She doesn't deserve to be orphaned. But what step-parents did showed they didn't have values. If they themselves don't know the difference between right and wrong, then how will they give good values to their daughter? With them, she would never become a good person. But with her new parents, she will get all those things which she needs and deserves. Let's see, T will be able to solve Junki's worries or will increase it. How Jikook will return the happiness to Mafia family. I hope you all enjoyed it. We will meet soon with next part. Till then, take care of yourself. Love you all. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your decision. Thanks for watching.